pleased with the first quarter, how we came out. We had good intensity, made some plays, moved the ball. Second quarter was a little shaky. We lost a little bit of intensity, but I thought we came out in the third quarter and really took control of the game right from the beginning of the third quarter. First couple minutes, I thought Erica played a really good game today. I thought Naz came off the bench and gave us some really good minutes. And, Jordan's been playing better every game, getting into her rhythm and getting more comfortable with what we do. And, when I look at the stat sheet here, everybody scored a basket, everybody contributed, everybody got a rebound. So everybody's contributing in different areas, and that's what we're looking for.
The last few games, we've talked about the ball sticking, about the offense not showing much flow, being stagnant at times. Do you feel like that was better today?
I do. I think, one, we pushed it better. Like, we got out conversion better. And, two, there's still a few possessions where, we would fake screen, as in not really screen for somebody. But other than that, there's definitely a lot more thinking about one another and creating room for players to work. I thought there was a lot more sharing of the ball, looking for the open player. So I was really encouraged by the way we played today.
It seemed like there was a lot more attacking the basket tonight, especially by Erica.
Yeah, Erica's definitely a good driver. And that's where, teammates have to be able to create the situations where she has space to attack. And I thought her teammates did a better job creating some space for her. And then when she saw the space, she got into it and got to the rim. And, she finished strong into the basket. So, she was getting some and one situations. So, yeah, I thought Erica definitely had one of her best games this year. And hopefully we'll continue that through conference.
Yeah. Erica, what were you seeing out there? It looked like you had the defense on the heels with the move once you went to the basket.
Just space, like he said. They weren't really helping off a shooter, so I just tried to attack space. And then if they came, I tried to kick it out to a shooter.
There was a free throw. I think you got the rebound off your own miss. You almost looked as surprised as anyone else that was such an easy rebound.
Me and China actually ran into each other, so I was kind of like, oh my God, I was trying to hit it too. So then I just threw it out. So
yeah. Yeah, because it really did feel like you guys could score the ball at will tonight. Was there, what's that like when you feel like everything's clicking and you guys can pretty much go anywhere and score points?
it feels good because, like he said, and like you said, like sometimes our offense is stagnant, we just stare at each other. So it gives us hope, all right, we can do this every night.
Jordan, you've been playing a bigger and bigger role each of the last few games here. Didn't have to play as much today, but how do you feel as you're getting into the swing of things as the season goes on, especially the last 4 or 5 games?
Yeah, like Coach said, I'm just kind of getting into my flow a little bit more. I think as I learn what my teammates like and how they play, and we get to know each other better, it's getting easier to play with one another and flow and have that chemistry. So I think as we've been going, that's been improving. So
what's the difference between September, October, when full team practices began, and now?
Again, like I said, just that playing with each other in game type settings and everything, and getting that experience and that chemistry with one another. It's hard having at first so many new players and gelling with one another. So, and I think we'll just continue to improve on that as we get into conference here.
So, more or less halfway point of the season, Karl. Now there really is nothing between now and Stetson. So, where do you think you're at? Where do you think this team could go and build still through conference play?
Well, honestly, I still think we have a lot of improvement that we can make. So I really think we could, if we go about our work seriously over the next couple months, we could be the most improved team from the beginning of conference to the end of conference and put us in the best situation possible as we get to March in the tournament. But now conference is here, we're playing one of the best teams in the conference at their place right at the very beginning. So at that point, we'll see either how far we have come or how far we need to go. So we'll spend the next few days trying to get prepared and clean up some things and try to improve as much as we can over the next few days. And we know we're playing a team with a lot of talent, several kids that are all conference level players on one team. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. Hopefully our team is looking forward to the start of conference play as well.
I think it's been about 4 or 5 years in a row that you guys have kicked off conference play with Stetson. This time it's on the road. What does that do when you're playing one of the top teams in the conference right off the bat?
Well, you're starting off with a really big game that is important to possibly winning a championship. So, hopefully it gets everybody in the right mindset, in the right frame of mind to compete right away and understand every game in conference is critical, and you don't have to look any further than the first game.
Erica, Jordan, this one's for both of you. This is going to be the first time either one of you have played in an Atlantic Sun game. What has Coach told you? What have the whole coaching staff even about playing in schools like Stetson, about how important conference play is?
Sure.
It's a big game, obviously, and I'm not familiar with Stetson at all. I just heard about Stetson coming here, so understanding the rivalry and how big of a game it is, even from our fans just now, I'm excited just to be a part of it and have a chance to be a part of a rivalry. And I think, like Coach said, if we make the steps that we have before the game, I think we have a really good chance to win.
Yeah, I agree. I'm very excited. I think we'll be able to show here what we've been, preparing all pre-conference season. And yeah, I think, I can speak for everyone. We're all pretty pumped up to get it going and starting out with one of the, the best teams like we talked about, and getting in that right frame of mind right from the start. So.